What's good, y'all? It's your boy HBK Triz.
And Gigi.
You already know what it is, UFC fan stand up. You know what I'm saying? Now, before we even get into this, I don't know nothing about John Jones, right?
No,
I don't know nothing about him. I know he's considered the greatest UFC fighter ever, and he just retired like 2 days ago. So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on when you're watching this, you know what I'm saying? So, I was like, you know what? We got to get some John Jones on the channel. I did see his last fight last year where he kicked a guy in the face. I feel like he won in the first 15 seconds.
Dang.
So, I know he goes by the nickname Bones. This was heavily requested on our UFC videos. So, this is Bones, the alter ego of John Jones. So, I'm excited to check this out. See what he's about. You know what I'm saying?
Bones.
He got to be scary. Because
That's kind of a cool nickname.
That is kind of a scary nickname, too. Probably breaking bones. Let's see what he talking about, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go.
Are you a good guy trying to be bad, or are you a bad guy trying to be good?
I know. That is a stupid question. I wonder how he's going to answer it, though.
That's a good question.
Oh, he like it.
I think I am a bad guy that's trying to be good.
Jeez.
Just because religiously we're all sinners. We're all sinners. We're born into sin.
Yeah,
it's our nature to sin.
Yeah.
And it's a decision to try to do the right thing. You know, it's a decision to do the right thing when no one's looking, right? And so I think
I can't lie, this dude already scares me. I'm not even gonna lie, he already scares me, bro. Just but the fact that he's known as the best fighter ever, the fact that he probably has some.
I can see his logic, but I don't know if I agree.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna second that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I am a bad guy.
I'm a bad guy.
Let's get that clear.
I bet he is. Well, not like a real life, but he probably be whooping people. Oh yeah.
I think all of us as humans, none of us are shit. And it's our choice to try to be more than. And so I had to say I lean closer to being an imperfect human that's trying to do the right things and be good.
Okay, I like the end. Okay.
The most controversial fighter in MMA is back on March 4th to pursue his goal of becoming UFC heavyweight champion.
Yeah,
a goal that was put on hold for almost 10 years, but better late than never. John held the pound-for-pound king status for almost 6 years.
Ooh.
He's considered by many to be the greatest fighter of all time.
Yeah.
But only the heavyweight champion can call himself the baddest man on the planet.
Dang. Golly.
That man didn't even deserve that. He was already down.
No. Next, y'all comment down below, but we definitely got to watch some of his highlights for sure after this.
John Jones is a great fighter, but he doesn't stand anywhere close to Bones, the dark alter ego of John.
Okay.
The first time we saw John Jones transforming into Bones was against the always dangerous Rampage Jackson.
Rampage Jackson. I know Rampage Jackson.
So something just said, get on your knees and crawl up to him. And then automatically the dream voids itself.
Something.
Of him knocking you out immediately, right? So I did that, and I got to kind of, I don't know, fight in an alter ego kind of state, and it was super powerful. Now to this day, I say that same kind of prayer over myself, and I believe that I transform into
John Jones. What type of prayer you doing, dog?
Let's pause.
What kind of prayer you doing, dog? I'm scared.
That's what I was gonna say. Cause something came to you and said, "Crawl to
your knees and pray."
No, something said, "Crawl to the other guy." Or I don't know.
Is that Steve-O? I know that face.
I think it is.
Yeah, I'm like that face looks so. I know that face.
Bones is ruthless. There is no moral code, no boundaries. His game plan is brutal. Damage their ability to move. Damage the vision of his opponents.
Golly.
Is saying before the fight that I'll end up poking him in the eyes at some point. And the reason why he says that is because I do poke people in the eyes. And it's very illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
His
so he
most
win no matter
ruthless
what.
moment was shown when he choked out Lyoto Machida in a standing guillotine and let his body fall.
I honestly felt like I could have broken his neck at that time, but it choked him out, man. It was beautiful.
What a rep at!
And it was beautiful.
The
God.
closer John Jones gets to defeat, the faster Bones will come out and save his host. A symbiote that seems to infect all parts of his life. When John Jones made a mistake against Vitor Belfort and got caught in an armbar, Vitor hyperextended Jones' arm. But John held onto it and used his freakish strength to escape the submission.
Dang.
Later in the fight,
Ooh.
Bones almost
Ooh, look at
broke
that arm.
Vitor's arm.
I would have tapped his arm. Oh my God. Golly. I'm holding my arm still, y'all.
I'm scared.
Oh, no.
Iron hands are the devil's plaything. When out of competition, an even deeper darkness pervades his personal life.
Who in the world is trying to fight John Jones in real life, bro?
But why is he trying to fight people
Yeah,
in
he
real
shouldn't.
life?
He shouldn't at all.
Winning fights became easy. Jones wasn't threatened by Gustafsson, the young European who had already been beaten in the UFC before. John didn't train hard for the fight, winning via controversial judge's decision.
Man.
Oh, this looking busted.
Yeah. Dang.
The bigger the threat is, the more dangerous he will become to neutralize that threat and maintain his status quo. His next title defense was a perfect example of that, because his next opponent, Glover Teixeira, stepped into the octagon riding a 20-fight win streak, 18 of which were finishes. Glover
So
was
he
best
choking
known for
people
being
out.
brutally dangerous in the clinch with his boxing and jiu-jitsu. John welcomed the challenge. During the whole fight, he intentionally entered the clinch positions and destroyed Glover at his own game.
Ooh.
It was ugly
Ooh.
and turned out to be a bloodbath for Glover.
Golly, he just hitting him with. That's straight. He's not even punching him in the face. He's just elbowing him in the head.
Oh my
God, man, UFC is brutal. I'm not gonna lie. They really just.
Well, how do y'all do this?
Yeah, it's literally like WWE real life, man. Like, golly.
At the time, everything was going great for the young superstar. He was successful, rich, and he had
Yeah.
the world at his fingertips. Most importantly, though, he could control his alter ego. It rarely showed up outside of fighting. Until it
Okay.
did.
The way they're talking about this is scary.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what's gonna happen?
I felt like, all right, I won by the skin of my teeth, but I won. I just did it. Like, I'm getting ready to do this again. The guy's not really a huge trash talker. I didn't really feel anything. I was motivated, of course, because I wanted to prove a lot of dollars and beat him in a more devastating fashion the second time. It was nothing like being able to fight DC. The drama that we have.
Daniel Cormier, a former heavyweight and also an undefeated fighter, posed
Okay.
the biggest threat in John Jones' career.
That's a big dude too. Look like he played football.
Personal
or something. Oh,
hatred let the
Dang.
symbiote get hold.
Ooh.
The psychotic nature of his alter ego was clear, and he carried it through the whole build-up to the fight. The moment Bones took over John was crystal clear in this off-air interview. The mask completely fell off.
Hey, pussy, are you still there?
Dang.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. You're the fakest person. I actually admire that you can actually be this fake. And like when the TV comes on, how you can just change. It's like you're a chameleon.
Hey.
You're the fucking scum of the earth. You are a terrible human being, but you can sure turn it on, huh?
Thank you.
Wow.
They really don't
God.
like each other.
Yeah. He really is
I wish
pissed.
they would let me next door so I can spit in your fucking face.
Dang.
He said, can someone let him next
Yeah.
door?"
You know I would absolutely kill you if you ever did something like that,
You
right?
could never kill me.
Oh, I bet you I could.
Then you should try, John. You really should try,
No,
John.
I would literally kill you if you spit
Yeah.
in my face.
You can tell between these two that it's not like just a fight. Like they actually really just don't
like each other.
it. Dang.
Mm.
That's real. Ooh, I know their fights be crazy. I know it.
Yeah, let's try
I'd be
that,
like, make
John.
sure the door is
Literally.
locked.
Let's try that, John.
I'm not talking.
you're
I'm not saying I would fight you. I said I would kill you if
John,
you did some
do you
stupid
think?
shit
Do you,
like
so,
that.
so, John, do you think I'm just gonna sit there and let you kill me, John? I mean, really?
I mean, that's a fair point.
That's a fair fact. Yeah, I'm not gonna let
Like,
you just kill me,
You
bro.
really think I'm gonna let you do that?
Like I gotta fight. Oh yeah, he probably.
That
Oh,
cold
this-
confidence was on full display in the fight. John slowly started breaking down Cormier and was better at almost every
That-
exchange. When he knew he had already beat DC's body, he went for his mind. There was no real need to take down Cormier, but he wanted to break his spirit. He finished the round with Cormier being on the floor, and Jones put his hand on DC's forehead.
Dang,
Bones started celebrating the victory before the fight was even over, and he raised his hands up, which led DC to put his guard down.
Hit the ref in the face.
Bones used that time to land a few more punches and ended the fight far less than respectfully.
Dang.
I mean, he came out of it better than I thought he would.
Yeah.
Like, he looks okay.
Right? Yeah, he looks like he was just chilling. Wow. What happened? What happened?
Wait up.
Dang, this is taking all types of turns, man. What did he do? He whooped a cop? This is like a movie. What happened?
In the next 2 years, John fought only once, and it wasn't the most decorated opponent. Despite beating OSP in all 5 rounds, a lot of critics thought that John didn't look like the previous version of himself.
Yeah.
But it all changed when after another year of suspension for using banned substances, John Jones came back to reclaim his title against then champion and former rival.
So they're gonna fight again?
John showed up for the fight completely shaved with only a goatee on his face.
Facts.
Fitting for the greatest of all time. In hindsight, John Jones beating Daniel Cormier for the second time was inevitable. He fights to the level of competition. DC knew what he needed for the win and what to avoid in this fight. But
I know DC's not.
I know that there's one thing that I do that that has gotten me in trouble, if you want to call it trouble, that I've been in a fight before, and I haven't been in much trouble. So in the instance that I did get maybe a cut or something, I know it was because of that tendency he's talking about.
You're talking about the Josh Burnett fight, but
you see, so maybe we are on the same wavelength. That will be figured out by.
I feel like Daniel is talking a little bit nicer now. I feel like he's trying to be chill about it. He's like, let's become friends a little bit for his fight.
Like, I'm not gonna mention anything.
It looks like little bro talking to big bro. Look how he's smiling and his legs are all scorched up.
September 27th. So don't think you're gonna kick me in the head with your left leg.
And he kicked him in the head with his left leg.
That you're right.
Golly. Oh, he said no.
To fail, nonetheless.
He gonna want to though.
Keep both your legs on the ground.
Facts.
Read it.
Ooh, he hit him though.
Run from it.
All right, that hit him.
Destiny arrives all the same.
John did not take half measures. He was dropping bombs on
DC's
to make
that was
sure
a
the
knee
title
to the
was
nose.
secured. The same bombs that he dropped on Gustafsson.
He's petty. He's petty. He is petty. He said, you ain't finna kick me in the head with your left leg. He kept doing it. He's like,
I shall.
He's like, I'm gonna just keep trying to kick him in the head.
The only thing I practice, brother, is my left leg kick.
Just because you brought it up, that's petty. Dang, he's wailing on this guy.
Months later. It looked like the best days for John Jones are ahead of him.
I know, but what
He got
happened?
his
Why are you
title
in
back,
jail?
Stayed
What
out
happened?
of trouble for the most part, and had new goals set in front of him. Adesanya was supposed to be his next big challenge, but after Adesanya lost to Jan Blachowicz, John knew that wasn't the challenge that he needed.
Yeah.
Neither Anthony Smith, Thiago Santos, or Dominic Reyes were threats to the greatest fighter in the world. After average performances against them, John went missing.
I know, just watching
Is
these.
John Jones without fighting? And what is he going to do without it? 10 years ago, a young kid was thrown to fight wolves in the cage, and all the fear brought the most danger out of him. The alter ego of John, Bones, had to be created to survive. With time, it overwhelmed him and took complete control over him. He stayed within this kind of state for too long. It killed John Jones, the quiet Christian, and left only the darker side.
He was a quiet Christian at
was
first?
Jones the act all along? We don't know. But when he's not fighting, John is empty, miserable, and helpless. The video of him being arrested and crying in a police car is one of the most heartbreaking videos. And
What? I know, show us, bro.
Want to take it off yourself? I just want you guys to feel comfortable.
Let me see. What did he go to jail for?
Probably beating someone up.
Honestly. I don't know, you gotta have some anger problems.
Sir? Yes, sir. If it's not tomorrow, I'll scoot your phone. Of course.
got this hair going on.
As well as another incident only a year later.
Dang, that's in Vegas. I know where that's at. Assault and make. So he. Who in the world is pissing him off? Who in the world don't want to piss him off?
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Right. Fans.
if you're around a lot of drunk people just like to argue.
Yeah,
and they
true.
like to fight. And I don't think they necessarily are going up to someone knowing like, oh, you're John Jones. Like,
yeah.
I'm going to pick a fight with you.
Yeah, true.
I think they're just saying things, but he...
Probably has anger problems.
Yeah.
And probably just don't even want to talk about it. Just punch him in the nose.
Put me on this by walking down the street. Thank you. On my fault. A black man can't drink. And getting elected into the Hall of Fame, and now this is what I got. Do you?
Beat him up.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah, he drunk like that.
Relax.
Wow, John.
Do you have anything in your pockets, man? What did I do? What did I do?
That's sad.
I know why I'm getting sad. I'm getting real sad. I'm like, man, we're just learning about John Jones, and this is from these 12 minutes. He has a very interesting life, very interesting stuff going on.
The other officers, I hate you. I hate you.
Ooh.
No, please don't. Okay, yes.
I've never seen someone slam their head on a car door that hard, bro. That hurt my head.
Oh my gosh.
So, is there any more left of the video?
The year
Okay.
is 2023. John Jones is scheduled to fight Ciryl Gane, one of the best heavyweights today. For the last year, John has been training and staying out of trouble. He's getting another chance in this life. The prognosis is not favorable for John, however. If he wins, he gets back to the old vicious cycle. Can Gane break the cycle? Maybe for the sake of John, Bones needs to lose.
And he did. And he did. You know what I'm saying? He did not. You know what I'm saying? I saw that fight last year. He whooped dude's butt in like 30 seconds. And he just retired, depending on when this video comes out last week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he retired as the champion. But, man, I mean, I don't know anything about John Jones, but all I know is...
he needs some help.
Yeah. I think a guy like that...
I think he's very angry.
Oh, yeah. A guy like that has anger. I mean, when your job is literally just a fight...
Yeah.
That's just going to be your reaction 9 times out of 10 in any type of conflict. Because you know you can handle it in that. Especially, with, of course, with another man. Like, I could just whoop your butt and we could just stop talking about this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But, I mean, part of you has to know, like, this is not okay.
Okay. Especially,
this doesn't work.
Especially when you're John Jones, right? And you're a UFC fighter. Your hands are illegal.
And you're, like, the best of the best.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they get their hands registered. Like, you can't just... You go to jail, you're automatically in the wrong if you end up just beating up a regular person because they say your hands are considered weapons. So that's probably why he got arrested multiple times. Even though he might just be defending himself, but at the end of the day, you know.
I don't know. That was interesting.
That was very interesting, man.
He's like a really multifaceted guy.
Yeah, I'm interested to see more about him, man. Y'all got to comment more about John Jones because I'm interested. Y'all let us know what y'all want us to watch next. I'm down to see some of his highlights or whatever.
Yeah,
so.
I think that would be crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'd be crazy. We just saw the tip of the iceberg in this video.
Was,
Whew. Y'all like how I described, man. It's your boy Tris.
And Gigi.
Peace.